It rained all night last night. Today's Saturday morning. I had a birthday rental, but because it's so wet, they had to cancel and reschedule for Sunday. I've got to put hay out today. Shane had to work today. Animals have no hay, but first I wanted to come out here and check on Dee Dee to make sure she's okay before I brought the tractor out here and just kind of assess the situation and before I got a tractor out here. God love that baby. She looks miserable, doesn't she? Mama's gonna go get you some hay. God love that baby. Look at that face. Please get this baby out of me. She looks terrible, doesn't she? Oh, I can remember being 9 months pregnant and going through contractions and being miserable and all that. Let's just go get closer and assess her and see what's going on. You okay, baby girl? You okay? Let me see what you look like. Baby has gotten lower. Let me see. Oh, you got an itch? You want me to scratch it? I'll scratch it. I'll scratch it. Does that feel better? All right, let's see what she looks like from behind. To me, she looks better. So the baby must have rotated, because remember how protrude that was? That was so swollen yesterday, and you see how it's not today. So the baby's probably dropped in place. Let's see what you look like. She actually looks better, but you see all the mucus. But again, they can lose that up to a week. But I don't think it'll be today. I think we got a little bit longer. You know, I told you guys I have the date. It's April the 12th. So that's a month away. We'll see if I'm right. Vet will be here Monday. Anytime it rains for a lengthy period of time, my farm gets so muddy. And it bothers me so bad because I want the best for my animals. And it is just a muddy mess. And I just hate it. So I'll be glad. It's supposed to rain a little bit more today, but I'll be glad when it dries up a little and my animals don't have to be out here dealing with mud. What I'm doing right now is coming to check the fence to make sure Shane unlocked it, and he did. So I'm gonna go get the tractor and go ahead and come through here. It is a little scary for me when I drive the tractor when there's mud, because I do slide. So I've got to be very careful today. Remember all my safety tips when I put the hay out today, but I know I can do it. You know, what's a little mud? A little slipping and sliding actually sounds kind of fun, doesn't it? So let's go get on the tractor. I can't let the animals out yet until I put the hay out, because they'll get out of the fence. And when you're doing hay by yourself, you have to be mindful of not letting the animals out and making sure you don't slide in the mud. And when you're here by yourself, you got to think of everything. And so keeping the animals in the fence is the best way to go, because that's one less thing I have to worry about. Hey, Mama's got to go put the hay out. I'll be right back. You're going to get out in just a second. I'll be right back, Mickey. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put the hay out and get you some fresh hay. Okay, hound dog? Johnny? I'll be right back, Johnny. All right. Freddie. Oh, Frey. Be right back, Frey. All right, these little jokers. I'll be right back. Okay? I'm going to go put y'all some fresh hay out, Rogue. Okay? Look at that sweet baby. I'll be right back, Rogue. Okay, Luna? I'll be right back. It looks like it's about to pour, all these rain clouds. Oh, so I better I better hustle it up and get some hay put out. Do you see what I see? My next obstacle is to learn how to take that off and put that on the tractor. And I haven't accomplished that yet. Like, I wake up in the morning with the best ideas. Like, I'm gonna go put hay out before it rains, and then there's always some type of obstacle that I can't do. And most people would love to say, oh, well, Judy, you're not a farmer because you don't know how to do this. But see, that's one thing that I'm gonna have to learn how to do. Thank God for YouTube, because I could YouTube this and figure it out myself, right? Okay. Let me look at this. All right. Obviously, this comes off, but there's got to be some type of latch. Let's see. I wonder if I could pick up the hay with that. Probably not. I probably would create it. Oh, look. There's a lever. I wonder if I raise that up. I'm feeling like I should tilt the bucket forward and then move the lever. Let's try that. Turn it off. Okay. Now crank it. All right. Let's move this bucket to see if I can get this off by myself. Do you think I can? I think I can get it off. I just don't know. I can't see good over this tractor to be able to hit that hay spear to put it on the tractor before it rains. We gonna try. We gonna try. I bet if you're a man right now, you're trying to tell me what to do. I feel like let's try this. I feel so defeated. Okay, so now it's going to be pouring down raining and I have no hay. What am I going to do? I think what I'm going to do is call the guy that I get the hay from and see if he has any square bales. And then I'll just go buy 2 square bales to get me through the day. That way I can put the square bales in the barn and give Dee Dee and Dexter and Leroy some hay that'll last them until Shane gets back. This is why I have to get out of my comfort zone and learn how to do these things. Because Shane is working extra jobs right now so that we can build a hay barn. You see how he's our provider? This is why you don't see him in videos, is because Shane and I work our tail off to make ends meet. And in order to have extra income, Shane has to work the weekends. God love that man. And I don't know how, he's going to be gone all day, I think. So he's not going to be here. So I have to think smart on what I can do instead of what I can't do. I have to think about what I can do. But It is on my bucket list to learn how to put that hay spare onto this tractor, and I will learn. I want to show you something while it's raining. I have to go inside real quick. But I purchased these things from Harbor Freight because you know how I told you that I can't see over the tractor to put the hay. You hear the rain? I can't put it over. So what I bought was these. It's a magnet that goes on the tractor so that I can judge where I need to put the tractor to put the hay spare on. So I have the utensils that I need in order to accomplish this, but I just haven't learned yet. All right, I get to go let the chickens out in the rain. You know, at the end of the day, the chickens and the animals have to be fed no matter what the weather is. And this is when things get tough. This is why I tell you all the time that you absolutely have to love your job to do farming. Kids, it's raining. You might want to try to stay dry. Okay? Go have a good day, though. Mama can't put the feed out because it's pouring down raining. Kids, sweet babies, it's raining outside. Okay? So, ducks, I know you're going to love it. Oh, we have a duck egg in the floor. All right, kiddos, you ready to have a good day in the rain? Stay dry. Be good. Make good decisions. Okay, stay away from predators. Love you. Love you. My turkey started laying yesterday, so in about 20 days I will incubate some eggs. All right, it stopped raining for a second. It's just slightly sprinkling, so at least I can let these chickens out and I'm not getting drenched. And I can film. Aren't they sweet? You can see why I love chickens. They're so sweet. All right, let's go let the other ones out and shut the gate. I emailed or text the hay man to see if I can come get 2 square bales of hay. And if he is out of hay, because this time of year they're out of hay, it gets difficult. This is why Shane and I buy in bulk. And this is why we need a hay barn, because last year we ran out of hay. Yeah, and you talk about stressful. So we have learned that we have to buy about 25, 30 bales at a time, and they cost $50 a bale. And we have to buy in bulk or we will be left behind and not have hay to finish us out the year. Yeah, this is another reason why I dream of having 50 acres one day so that my animals can graze on grass and it won't cost me so much money in hay, because right now I depend on hay and grain because we don't have any grass. And this is what happens when you have farm animals and you don't rotate the pastures. You find yourself in trouble. Good morning. It's raining today. Y'all try to stay dry or either dance in the rain today, whichever one you want to do. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, Lord. What was that? All right, last coop I've got to let out is the duck rescue. While I'm waiting on the guy to message me back about the hay, I officially let all the chickens out and the ducks and the turkeys, and you see they're running everywhere. Makes me so happy. Just love it. So I have feed in my Jeep and I've got to go. We're out of feed here, which means I have to put out feed for the chickens too in this muddy mess, rain and all this stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is go back to the house and get one bag of chicken feed just to get me until it stops raining today. I think it's supposed to stop. I think it's, look, they're all following me. See how awesome it is? They just love me. They follow me everywhere. Oh, goodness. Such a pretty sight. That's Ham. He's doing really good. Great news. The hay guy called me and said that I can come get 2 bales of hay. So that's good news. And the rain is not so bad. It's just kind of sprinkling a little bit. I'm gonna look at the forecast because I showed no rain at all in the forecast. So we'll see what's happening. I'm gonna go get the chicken feed and go ahead and give them some feed while I'm waiting on the hay guy. Won't be home for another hour. So I told him I'd be over there about 11. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure Larry's okay, get him situated. I promised Larry that I would take him to lunch today. So I know that he's looking forward to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my chores done so I can take care of Larry and go get the hay. I thought I'd show you. First of all, look at what my Jeep looks like. It looks like it's popping a wheelie. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like this. Because first of all, I have 2 bags of feed there. And wait till you see this. It's so hilarious. This is what I look like. I really should have a farm truck, but I like Jeeps. I gotta put all this hay, I gotta put all this feed out. And Kayla and I were gonna put this feed out yesterday, but it was pouring down raining, so we couldn't do it. So once the weather stops raining, I have this chore to do today because 2 of the animals, the cows and the alpacas, have no feed. So I've got to put this out today. Off to the farm we go. The good thing about it raining is I don't have to curl my hair because my hair is so darn curly naturally. And when it gets rain wet, it becomes like little orphan Annie. It comes huge. So that's the good things about doing farm chores in the rain. I'm trying to think of all the great things about it rain. At least it's not hot. You know, it could be burning up out here. At least, you know, feels good out here. It's not too cold, not too hot. So just trying to encourage myself to get out here and do this, that I can do it, and it could be a lot worse, right? On the ground? Here. Here. I can't wait to go back and watch that video. Did they do a good job on their video? Anyway, all right, I got that out. It looks like the sun is trying to come out, which is good news. But I'm gonna go ahead and go inside, check on Larry, get him up, get him dressed, take him to lunch, go get the hay. You know what? I'm gonna go let the big animals out since it's not raining. That's what I'm gonna go do. Cause look, you see the sun out? So I'm not leaving the animals in the barn all day, and then I'll come give them hay and put it in the hay loft. That's what I'm gonna do. See how my plans have to change all the time? Because the weather predicts what you do and so forth, but you just roll with the flow when you have a farm. This week, thank God the sun's coming out, dry up all this wetness. This week I called my lady that shears the sheep and the alpacas, and I went ahead and scheduled an appointment for her to come in April, because lately Hound Dog has really been panting because he's so hot, but it's really too soon to shear him because we still have some cold days. Like, it was cold last night. So in April they will be sheared and have a cute little haircut. I came inside and he's already asleep on the couch and he just woke up. That tells me it's not going to be a good day. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to take him to lunch or not. So yesterday he asked me if I would make him some salmon patties. So I think what I'm going to do, since he's not feeling well, is I'm going to make him some salmon patties at home today instead of taking him to lunch. Sometimes in life you're dealing with the balance of having a job or having a farm, and sick parents, they're on hospice, a cow that's about to have a baby, your tortoise that flooded your house, plumbers and workmen in and out of your house all day long. But at the end of the day, the sun always comes out, and that's what you have to remember. And as you're trying to make salmon patties, you go into your pantry where it was flooded and you can't find the oil to fry the salmon patties. And then you have to come in your room, and your room looks like this because half your pantry is in your spare bedroom. And then you have to find that your oil is in your spare bedroom. At the end of the day, the sun always